Israel, mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name, and I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. See, it's the only person that could be the elect, right? It's Israel. We the only people that can be of the elect, man. So when it says the elect shall praise my holy name, they speaking of these people, man. You know, and the elect of these people on this side. That's it. I just wanted to get that point. So go back to Romans 10:13, brother.
Romans 10 and 13.
That's how you read the Bible, man. Precept upon precept. And it has to, everything has to back up. All right, bro.
Romans 10 and 13.
Yeah.
Whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
We just read who could call upon the name of the Lord. Go ahead. You Israelites only.
14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
How they go ahead, are we finish it?
And how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard?
Read again.
Verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Right, so how you gonna call upon a person who you never heard of, man? How you gonna call upon a person that you never even believed of, man? How you gonna do that? Y'all ain't gonna be able to do it, man. Cause y'all still calling on sweet Jesus, that's why. Y'all ain't calling on the true name of the Lord. Give me Jeremiah 15, Isaiah 30 and 20. Yeah, in Isaiah 30 and 20. Let's read that again. Read that again, bro. So I can get this.
This is Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? How shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Right, so how y'all gonna believe in someone who you not heard of, man? Our people didn't hear of Yahweh Shai. Y'all people heard of God. Y'all people heard of Jesus. But y'all don't know Yahweh, the Heavenly Father. Y'all don't know Yahweh Shai, his only begotten Son. But y'all call on Jesus. But the scripture says what in Acts 4 and 12? It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So that the name is important, man. The name is very important. You still calling on the name of Jesus, which that was the first slave ship when we was brought over here from Africa, man. The good ship Jesus. And y'all calling on the same name that we was brought over here captive. It's time for our people to wake up, man. It's time for people to come out of this ignorance that we all once was in, man. You see? That's why the Lord brings his men out here to teach our people the truth. Now, if you want to despise the truth, then you're going to be destroyed. Simple as that. It ain't hurting us. The blood is off our hands. You know? So all of our people that don't come back to the Lord, hey, you looking for some bad times is coming, man. Which is going to fall upon you. Because you ain't covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus. Y'all not covered, man. Now we'll send y'all in the kingdom when y'all in y'all right mind. But here, you gonna have to pay, man, for your sins and your wickedness that you continually commit, man. See? Y'all continually despise the word of the Lord, man. Let me get this precept real fast, brother. It's the book of Proverbs 13, verse 13. It says, whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. See, so you people that despise the word, y'all gonna be destroyed. Because you people think that this is of men. This ain't of men. Because you see young brother out here teaching the word. That just gotta be of men. Or we're not speaking with the words of the wisdom of this world. Oh, they can't know the truth. Pastor Porkchop gotta know the truth. Right? Or Esau, the father of the devil, gotta know the truth. Ah, man. The Lord, and that's why the Lord is going to confound a lot of you people, man. Because you despise his word, man. And he set up who you didn't think. He set up men who you thought would be the last people to be teaching the word.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Ultimately, our people, they're hypocritical because they say they don't want to learn from men. I'm not going to follow after men, you know. But the Most High gave you teachers, number one. Number two, all the other knowledge you get is from who? From men, man. The so-called white men, the Edomites, man, and primarily, man.
Postman. Go ahead, bro. You got something?
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. understand.
Right, so the Lord said he's going to give you pastors according to his heart, according to his mind. That's going to feed you with knowledge and understanding. Where you going to get that at? You're going to get that on the highways and byways, man. Because why? This is where the wisdom is. Let me get this before you get that, brother. Proverbs 1, verse 20, it says, wisdom crieth without, she uttered her voice in the streets. See? This is where the wisdom is. The wisdom is out here on the streets, man. Okay? Amongst all the people, where everyone, you know, is buying and selling. Basically, where you can all see where the people at, man.
Yeah, the chief place of concord.
Marketplace, right?
Agora. I mean, and right here, I mean, all the buses come right here, so at least a lot of them come right here. Yeah, this is where a lot of Jake catch the bus at, man. And buy stuff like the brother said.
Alright, bro, so Isaiah 30 and 20. You know,
Book
like
of Isaiah, go ahead.
yeah, so you know, like we're going into, man, the Lord is gonna feed you, he's gonna send men out there will feed you with that correct doctrine and with the true understanding of the Bible, man. Go ahead.
Book of Isaiah 30 and verse 20.
Yeah.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. Thine eyes shall see thy teacher.
And right, and that's why you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways in all your major cities, right? Teaching the word. Even little smaller towns and things like that. You see the men of the Lord standing upon their feet, man. They're teaching the Bible.
And I know you're up at the T station on occasion.
No, that's not that's not us up there.
That's somebody else. Seriously, for the last, say, 20 years, it would have been nice if somebody would have been in front of the McDonald's. And that would have alleviated. If you could get the word to those folks there, that would help a lot. I'm just saying.
Why McDonald's though? What's so?
Because that's where all the opioid crises deal.
Oh.
Everybody knows that. It's been going on for 20 years.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so you saying that's the hot spot for the opioid market, right? Well,
True.
down there.
One of them. Not this one here, one up on Wood Street.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know it's an epidemic going on, but I didn't know that precisely like you said.
On any given 10-minute interval, there'll be somebody selling and buying until from open to close.
Right,
At
right.
McDonald's, on the street, in front of the old Sally, at the police station, and going to
Right.
pretty much.
Well, a lot of our people do deal drugs, and we go against them too. Our people that selling drugs that won't stop.
It's white people.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's everybody.
Well, I'm just saying.
to believe.
Right.
I'm just saying. It would be nice. You know how they stand in front of the police clinic?
Yeah.
It would be nice if somebody would get all the churches to go up to that corner and say, no.
Right.
And do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really our prerogative. We out here looking for the elect of the house of Israel, man. If the Most High put the spirit on them, they'll come right by here.
Right.
I already know.
You know, hey, them folks, we're going to let the wicked be wicked, man. They can stay up there and do them drugs and sell them drugs. Because ultimately, that's ordained by the Most High on the left-hand side, on the wicked side. Let them do their dirt. We're going to stand right here until the spirit tell us otherwise.
Right, and a lot of
that makes a lot of sense.
Right, and a lot of the dealers that be up there doing stuff, anybody or using it, they walk past all the time.
I know.
They walk past. More likely they ignore us and stuff, but you know.
Yeah, the Most High allows wicked things to happen to people. That's just a part of life, man. You know? So
I know.
we're not gonna chase them down.
I'm kind of on the 19-hole downside of life, and I'd really love to see the hand of God reach out and touch and say, hallelujah, and or whatever. But seriously, I'm tired of the wicked piece of BS.
Right. And
It's kind of weird.
yeah, but the wicked is going to be. We come out here. We can say it, the wicked going to be destroyed. If people want to continue to be prostitutes and selling drugs and gang banging, all these manners of wickedness, they going to die. We're just going to say it just like that, as blunt as possible.
Yeah, ultimately art imitates life. There's got to be a good guy, there's got to be a bad guy. That's just part of the narrative, you know. So some of them are never gonna recover.
Yeah.
They gonna die. That's just it.
Right.
Well, we see that's why they invented Narcan.
Yeah. What you got? At 30. You done when I said 30?
Not here, shall get a word behind you.
Yeah, keep going. Finish on that. Yeah, there's some more.
Isaiah 30 and 21.
Go ahead.
And thine ear, I can start over. And 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
So the Lord said you're going to see your teachers, man. Yes, your teachers may be younger men. Yes, your teachers may be older men. But guess what? It's the Spirit of the Lord that's dealing with those men. Okay? You can't look upon them, their appearances and be like, you know what? I don't want them to be my teacher. When they have the knowledge for you. They have the knowledge of salvation for you. Okay? If you think going to these different schools and stuff, and you want rather them to be your teacher, but then you're going to be destroyed because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, man. You see? The wisdom of this world don't teach you how to survive, man. They don't teach that, man. Not once in schools we taught how to grow a garden, right? Or how to purify water, right? How to hunt, you know. They didn't teach us these different survival tactics, you see? Because ultimately they want us to be dependent upon them. But the point is that your teachers is out here. And you either take heed or you be destroyed. That's how it's going to go.
Verse 21. And thine ear shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left.
And that's what we tell our people. We say, hey, this is the way, man. This is the way our people need to come back to the Lord, man. Our people try everything, man. We in every religion there is on the earth, right? We didn't try to be successful. We tried Black Wall Street and all that. That was a failure. Why? Because the Lord didn't ordain our people to what? To live successfully here, man. You wasn't brought here to live successfully. That's why when you people get to these high positions, you never feel that way. That you're established fully, man. You know, you always notice that, hey, there's something else missing. Because you're never going to be fooled. Or if you're in a high position that what? You still will notice that you are really enslaved just in a higher position.
Right. You know, and it's beautiful because that reminds me of, I was talking to somebody I know. You know, they've been in fraternities, Knights Templar, all these different things, which usually plugs you in to certain jobs. They work for the government, but they say they got so high and they still hit that glass ceiling where they couldn't get no higher. And they know they ain't going no higher than that. They might have changed their position, but ain't no more money coming. You might get more responsibility, but that's it for them.
Yeah. Just like them government workers, man. The government workers they thought they was safe, man. They thought that, no, you ain't safe, man. You thought because you making $20, $30-something an hour that you safe? No. You see? Because with the touch of a button or a verbal message like Trump said, like, man, shut it down, man. Then you'll notice, like, you know what? I ain't got my slave. You know, this is a better pay for it.
Yeah, it's like the hood movies where the young hothead be running around doing stuff like he can't be touched. Then something happened where he realized, I can be touched. That's unique, man.
You still got rubber stamp out there, brother? I'll give a precepts to back you up. You still got rubber stamp out there?
You really realize how rickety your support system is, man. Because you believe in this system that's just slowly disintegrating underneath you, man.
Right.
And you can't even see. You can't see that the boards is creaking up out of the little dock and you about to fall in the water, man. But you just steady edging on out towards the water. Oh man, straight on.
All right, go ahead, bro. Finish that. Yeah, read aloud. Start at a verse. Hey, Shalom. Start at we got 14, right?
Yeah, 14.
All right, read that, okay.
This is Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Yup.
And how shall they believe in him in whom they have not heard?
Yup.
And how shall they hear without the preacher?
How should they hear without a preacher? And you hearing it now, man. The Lord set up men to be your preacher, the true preacher. Now we know the left-hand side too, that the Lord will set up false prophets, man. You know, to ultimately what? Deceive who he wants to be deceived. But the people that's supposed to get it are gonna be guided through the Spirit to go to the true men of the Lord, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, you. Yeah. 15, brother.
Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace.
Right. Read that part again, brother.
Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace.
Right, you know, people always like to come up here and say, y'all don't preach peace, you just preach hate. Y'all don't preach peace. Yeah, we do preach peace, man. We tell our people what? Peace is coming to our people in the kingdom, man. Now, ain't no peace coming to you here now, you know? Only people that's going to escape the wrath of Yahweh Shai is the elect. But peace is ultimately coming for our people in the kingdom, man.
Right, and that's a good example of what we was touching on earlier. I want to bring this out because the precept upon precept, you still have to have the person to teach you the right understanding. Because you'll read a scripture like that, to preach the gospel of peace, and you'll think, oh, they ain't preaching peace.
Right.
But then you go to the scriptures and you understand, woe unto them that preach peace, and there is none.
Yeah.
You see, you have to be taught these different things.
Yeah, the scripture says peace. The Lord says, basically roughly paraphrasing, they prophesied peace when there is no peace. You know, a false prophet is going to tell you peace is coming.
Right.
But we know ain't no peace coming, man.
Right.
But in the kingdom for our people, yeah, that's when we going to be in peace. But here in Babylon, it ain't happening. So don't look, so you jakes out there, don't look forward to that, man, until we get to the kingdom. Now, it's beautiful if your mind set on it, like, you know what, peace is coming to us from the kingdom. You know, we ain't gonna be sick no more. You're gonna see our people bugged out in the streets. You know, our people drunkards and doing drugs and worshiping all these different idols. No, ain't none of that gonna be going on. It's gonna be complete righteousness, man. Right. You know, the law, statutes, commandments gonna be written in our inward parts, so we ain't gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be written in the other nations, so we still gonna have to keep them in line, you know, as a judge of the true judges of the earth. You know, and we're gonna know how to do that righteously, because everything is gonna be written in us.
Right,
You know?
and you're going to have a peace within yourself that's going to come from the Most High. He shall give you a peace which shall surpass all understanding. Why? Because it's going to be great death and destruction all around you. And you're going to be able to keep a level head in that time, bro. And that's a peace that's going to surpass all understanding. How he so calm? Somebody just got shot right next to him. You know? Well, man, the Most High put the spirit on the elect and hardened them to be able to be okay while they going through this stuff, man. That's what he's doing now, trying to make us hard. He will, he hardens, right?
Yep.
That's what it says.
So read that verse 15 again.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
How shall they preach except they be sent?
Yep.
And as it is written. As it is written. Behold, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace.
All right, so I got this, the book of Psalms 120 verse 7, it says, I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. Why? Because we know we in a spiritual battle. But we are for peace, you know. Now, y'all people say that because y'all don't know the judgments of the Lord of the Bible. You know, we're telling you and warning you for what's to come in the Bible, you know, and we're telling you that you need to flee from your wickedness, right? That you may be able to, that you may be able to receive mercy from the Lord. See, that's not peace. That's peace, man. That's part of the good news, man. That's what the gospel is, good news. But guess what? What comes good news means what? Bad news for others, man. It's gonna be bad news for you heathens, bad news for you wicked ass Israelites, man. Another one. Yeah, another one. It's the book of Psalms 29, verse 11. It says, the Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace, man. And we know ultimately that's coming back when the Lord sent his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. Isaiah 9, bro.
Book of Isaiah 9 and 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Right. These titles of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead. Yeah, because what? He's the ultimate, he's the Prince of Peace. Go ahead.
Of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with the judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of Yahweh of hosts will perform this.
So what? In the kingdom, right? When Yahweh Shai come back, right? When he ultimately become the King of Kings, Lords of Lords, he destroy all this wickedness off the face of the earth. When we be in the kingdom, it's going to be a peace, man. You know, governed by who? You're going to have Yahweh Shai. You know, the Heavenly Father at the top. You're going to have Yahweh Shai. You're going to have King David, and you're going to have 144,000 under that. You know, and then you're going to have the rest of Israel. All in order. Now the Lord is about order, man. You see, when dealing with the Bible, you people don't want to deal with order. How is that, man? Y'all can do all this madness in the world, but you gotta follow the order of the way how Edom's system set up. But you can't follow the guidelines and the order of the Bible. Come on, man. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
You know, it makes sense, but you know. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make sense why Jake don't want to follow the true order that they need to follow, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. So go ahead, bro. Oh, go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say, yeah. What I was gonna say was, you know, a part of that, that peace is knowing that the condemnation you go through on this side is so that you don't go through a greater condemnation with the wicked, man. Even if you become a martyr for this truth, you guaranteed to come back. You guaranteed to be one of the first fruits. You see, as long as the Most High have chosen you and you in this truth when you perish. You see? So hey, that's peace right there, knowing that okay, I've got to endure this for a time, but you know what? It's a great reward at the end. That's that peace of mind, knowing that you ain't doing this for no reason.
I got this. Revelation 22, verse 3, it says, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of the Most High Yahweh and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Now, this is the kingdom. So when there's no more curse upon our people, that means what, brother?
The curse is not away with.
Peace, brother.
Peace, right.
Peace. You ain't getting afflicted no more, bro.
Right.
You're not being oppressed no more, man.
Right.
That's peace. You know? You're not drinking this poison water, right? You're not being polluted by the air. That's peace, man. Your woman ain't coming against you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about your kids turning to the left-hand wicked side if they one gender turn into another. Like there's just so many different things to go into that, man. When you have no more curse. Peace. Hey, right. Your eyes not evil towards your brother no more.
Your body ain't sick no more.
The women's not evil towards her children no more. That's peace, man. You see? But right now there's no peace on the earth, man. No one can't clearly tell you that there's peace on the earth right now. You can probably type in something right now and you probably find a mass shooting or something crazy.
All week, news reports, somebody got shot. Somebody shot.
Right now, like the brother said, it's all happening right now. Right now as we speak, somebody's getting kidnapped. Someone's killing their brother. Someone is drowning their children in the bathtub. Right? Someone is getting lit. Ain't no peace, man. Ain't no peace right now, man.
Natural disasters is going on,
right.
man. I've seen these little blips on my little app. Dams done collapsed from landslides and all these different things. People over there freezing to death in Chicago and different areas with the recent little what they call it, a polar vortex.
Yeah.
What about the homeless people, man? You know how many people probably died and froze to death because they ain't had no shelter, man?
Yeah.
Ain't no peace right now.
Hey, but it's all to come, man, in the kingdom, man. You know, that's what we striving for, man. That's what we truly, that's what, hey, give me Hebrews 13 and 14, Bubba Kashab. Right? Because here we don't have no continuous city, man.